Hey, Chris, it's good to see you. So, we have good news for everybody. New 2023 tax brackets mean we can keep more of our money from the IRS. Inflation adjustments could mean lower tax rates come 2023. Tax rates are adjusted for inflation, and 2022, as we know, saw the fastest price growth in 4 decades. So, now we're going to be able to shield more of our money from taxes in 2023. Explain what's going on here.
Sure, Aaron, with the rate of inflation, the consumer price index going up, that is adjusted the tax rate. So the amount of money that is taxed at 10% is greater. The amount of money that is taxed at 12% is greater. So that's very good news. I know people don't like to hear anything about taxes, but it's good news. And it's going to help us with our tax planning strategies going into 2023.
Yeah, that is great. So let's talk about something else that's changing. The standard deduction here, the IRS is increasing the standard deduction. It's actually the largest adjustment to deductions since 1985. Who does this help?
This helps anybody that pays income taxes, retirees taking required minimum distributions, for example. And, it's almost $2,000 higher in 2023 than it was in 2022. So that means the first $27,700 of a married couple, they don't pay any income tax on at all compared to $25,900 in 2022. So a big win-win there for taxpayers.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to start to see these changes in our paychecks in January. Is there anything that we should be considering in regards to tax planning for next year?
Certainly, we'll be looking at Roth IRA conversions.
Mhm.
Typically, those are going to happen later in the year, but with the volatile stock and bond markets that we had in 2022, a lot of the required minimum distributions that retirees are going to have to be taking out this year could be lower than they were in 2022 because they look at the year-end values to determine what you have to take out in the following year. So in December 31st of 2021, the market was a lot higher than what it is in December 31st of 2022. We're putting the cart in front of the horse there a little bit, but so that means those required minimum distributions will be smaller, less taxes, more room to do Roth conversions as an example.
I see. Okay. Well, I really love when we get to share good news with everybody. Chris, this was very helpful. And I'm sure that a lot of people are going to have questions about what we've talked about, especially in regards to tax planning. If they have any questions, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, I would call Heidi at the office. We have a toll-free number, 866-695-2620, 866-695-2620. And she can set up a consultation and we can have some discussion on investments and tax planning, which is very important these days.
Right. Perfect. All right, Chris, thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you, Aaron.
Tune into Chris McIntyre's full radio program and visit McIntyreRetirementServices.com for many additional valuable resources, including other great episodes of Game Plan for Retirement with Chris McIntyre. Be sure to subscribe.